Alright. Let's just go ahead and post. Start posting. Alright. And we are all set for life, baby. You know the drill as well. Get controller ready and um, set view controller settings. Apply layout. Boom. Launch game. And prepare to switch scenery. Alright, yeah. It has been 4 days. I know. Again, you already know at this point that I have work. No. Silly man, I have to do it through the game. I have to do it in here. Apparently it's not gonna work still. That's a concerning problem. Oh, there we go. Okay, it takes a bit of time for it to register. Got it. Alright, so I got a few things to do right now. First of all, White Palace, brother. Boop, boop. These guys deal double damage, by the way. These are King's molds. Welcome to, by far, my favorite part of the game. It's a bit easy. It was a bit easy whenever I play it, but, it's always my favorite part. Compass is useless here because there's, like, no, map. You could say Hive Blood would be useful, but I'm gonna refuse Hive Blood for now. Because Hive Blood is a fine charm for platforming segments, but other than that, I don't use it. The whole gimmick of this area is that it's a platforming challenge, basically. What the fuck? Also, I miss it permanently. There's a soul statue in the shape of the Pale King up there. These are royal retainers, by the way. From here, pretty much any combat charm is going to be wholly unnecessary in favor of just simply having to be fast and proficient. I'll get Silksong equipped because it's useful. And I prefer to take off the speed charms because dashing down can mess you up. And I don't really know what else I want to quit. Yeah, welcome to Platforming Central, fellas. I'm of course gonna take a bunch of shortcuts because it's fun. Ah, blood. I don't kill the royal retainers, by the way, because they're a good source of soul, and it's better to dream nail them for that soul. Basically an infinite source. There's a Pale King statue over there, by the way, if you struggle. I personally don't need it. Oh my god, I was 1 centimeter off. You fucking with me, dude. 1, 1, 1, 1. You know? Why are you moving? Why are they moving back? That's just bull. What the fuck? You keep doing that whenever I get off the fucking spike. Okay. Push comes to shove, you blame the control stick. Sugar. Sugar. Yeah? That's a major skip, by the way. We need to light 2 of these lanterns, by the way. That was the first one. The second one's actually further on. There is something I want to show off before I leave White Palace as well, when I'm closer to the end. Giant saw blade, Jesus Christ, this guy. That saw blade is much closer to the wall, so ain't gonna risk shit. Look at this view, brother. Also, the music of this area is fucking awesome. There's a lower path, but why take the lower path when you can just do that? Wow. I thought I was going to struggle much more with this section, because it has been a while, but Again, I can't seem to remove my Hollow Knight memory. That is just platforming hell again. But, whatever. I fucking forgot to hit the switch. Well... looks like we're doing it again. Apparently I can't get enough of this section. That wall is... that is Kukrosh Tuesday wall. Well, we have to do the skip again. It's actually not a very hard skip, it's just kind of... that. I didn't even need to do the tough path. You know what? Just because I'm a stubborn bitch, I'm gonna show something. It's not even a hard segment, let's be honest. I don't know why it constantly flicks back sometimes, by the way. That one segment where the knight was just turning around, it wasn't me pressing back on the stick, I was just letting go of the stick. Oh, actually, wait, hold on. There is something coming up that I'm about to do, so hold on. Actually, I don't need that. Why would I? Quick slash. You might be wondering, why are you putting on Shaman Stone? Don't worry. You're about to see why. We're doing Path of Pain. Wawa in the room today, fellas. We got a Wawa in the room. Started... What did you just do? What did you do, Millie? What did you just do? I need to see this. 20 out of 1,000 what? Twitch. Hold on. What the fuck? What did you do? Oh, you gave me bits. Oh, God. Of course you did. Anyways, before I go further. That is an infinite soul totem. Ow. Oh, wait. First, there's a lore tablet here. To witness secrets sealed, one must endure the harshest punishment. And punishment is no joke, by the way. This is Path of Pain. Fuck. This is Path of Pain, by the way, guys. This is where Hollow Knight turns into Super Meat Boy. I say Super Meat Boy and not Celeste, by the way, because... you know, have you seen Celeste with saw blades? Exact... Fuck! God damn it. Seems like I'm getting a bit rusty. Too low. take them all. 450... 450 more bits. Are you fucking with me? 450 bits. Oh shit, I should have set up alerts. Why is the alerts not working still? Fucking hell. I have to go into Streamlabs official site for this. Because, like, I did set up TTS, but for some reason... No, not that. I'm looking for Streamlabs. Look, dude, I fucking hate this shit. Stop it. I think it's just because, like, that's like 2 big soda bottles worth of bits. Buddy, you got to know. Alright, let's see. I hope the alert box are working. Follow subscriptions. And, bits. Alright, let's see. Testing. Alright. Gotta copy the URL. And I gotta make sure that the URL... Alright, there we go. Okay, that should have fixed it. It better fix it, because I swear to fucking God. I hate that Streamlabs. Yeah. Don't you dare gift more bits, by the way. Don't you dare gift more bits. I'm gonna get really pissy if you gift more bits. Like, save your goddamn money, dude. That's all I have. Thank you. Don't gift more. Alright. Got them from Twitch surveys. Christ. Alright, father in. Ooh. Boom. Easiest time in my life. Half of pain, more like half of mild inconvenience. That's actually a map that the Hollow Knight community made, by the way. Trust me, Path of Mild if you just look up Hollow Knight modded, White Palace content, you get yourself stuff that's actually harder than this. Because it's a modding community, let's be honest. They'll find ways to torture themselves before Silksong releases. Whee! be mildly inconvenienced in Terraria after scrims. That's something I need to figure out. Because, like, I was actually playing Terraria a bit off, like, you know, for a while now. Prior to new wands and stuff, I actually also started sorting out things better. I want to show a skip. Oh, for fuck's sake. Like, organized storage? Somewhat. There's still some things I need to organize, but I have organized things a bit more. There's actually a... Hold on, I can do this. I can do this. Kit. But I also did some other things in my Terraria world, like set up the automated Blood Moon idol machine. Heard of the Blood Moon idol machine? It means that I don't have to actually engage with the Blood Moon event. I can just stand in place and let the things die for me. There we go. No need to dodge more saw blades when you can just dodge one saw blade. Boom. That'll be useless as of hard mode. How so? Can monsters pass through fucking walls? In hard mode? It's not just for blood moons, it's also for goblin invasions. Oh boy, welcome to Final Room. I have a feeling someone's gonna recreate the entirety of the White Palace in Terraria, just because they can. Some, yes. Well, fuck me then. Ah! But I bet most of them still die to lava. Alright. Whoa. 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 Got him. Watch this tender little scene. It's just a hunter's journal entry that you get as a reward for all of that. No funny abilities or any of that. Nope. Instead, your reward is the FNAF lore. Used to contain a powerful force or to preserve something of great importance. Your reward is basically a simple, hey, good job. But you were expecting more? You'll die first? I don't think so. Not when I have Knight's Edge. There we go. That skips most of that. Bloody. You will. Hard mode is brutal. It's called that for a reason. I somehow doubt that. Oh, shit. Like, how hard can hard mode really be? Like, I've beaten Celeste, bitch. I know what's hard. There's an easier path, by the way, that you can do if you want to preserve your sanity, but because I don't care about my sanity, I'm gonna take the hard path. It's a little difficult. Ow. Hard is an understatement. How so? There you go. See, look. Not that hard. You could have skipped it, but... Or at least you could skip most of this stuff, but, like, why would you? This is fun.
Ooh.
You just barely double jumped there. But I'm about to show you a secret, guys. Damnation! You are... Or... Welcome to the secret lab of the White Palace. Void. Yours is the power opposed. But yours is potential, eternity potential, force that they could deny time. Void, harness shall be placed upon you. And you can tell that he was experimenting with the void from the abyss. And hey, look, we have the collector's mold. yeah, once you enter that area, it's now permanently there. It's a neat little bit of lore if you want it. Just like that's some of the lore that I missed out on showing. But who cares? We're only 30 minutes into the stream and we're already done with White Palace. Yeah, also the imprint of the White Lady here implies that someone was being raised here. Assuming it's the vessel, the Hollow Knight. Because that is literally the same, because that music box is playing the same theme as the vessel when you die and leave behind your shade. Wait, there's one more lore tablet here. No blazing kin, only one night. Restart. No blazing kin, only one light shall shine against the dark. The worm becomes beacon, minds expanded, to yield, to devote. Eternity in promise, and charge in progeny cursed. That line, no cost too great, yeah, that's the community right now. There you go. I do like this little moment. It's you taking up the mantle of the king, basically. And of course, makes more sense if you have the king's brand with you. By the way. But yeah, let's repair that king's soul. The king's soul has been acquired. Which is the final charm in the game that I had to get. Soul of Worm, Soul of Root, Heart of Void. Yeah. Yeah. Funnily enough, there is a Hunter's Journal version of Wordle, by the way, that I occasionally indulge in. It's actually alright. Yeah. Yeah. It's called Hunter's Journal. And it's basically Wordle, but instead of, guessing words, you have to guess which creature they're, you have to guess which creature from the journal, you know? Kinda cool. I like it. Oh boy, it's time to ruin the atmosphere of these benches, by the way. Received Salubra's blessing. A boon bestowed by charm lover Salubra. Those blessed are followed by beauty and love. So here's what it does. Yeah, you have to be sitting on a bench in order for it to take action. Refills your soul entirely, but unfortunately adds Salubra over your head at all times when you're sitting at benches. So basically, instead of getting a moment of silence on these benches, you get yourself a laughing jellyfish thing. I don't know. Alright, time to do the dreamers. First dreamer up is gonna be Watcher Knights. And I'm making sure to prepare, by the way, because I fucking hate the dreamer fights. Or at least the pre-dreamer fights. Let's be honest, those are the weakest fights in the entire game. You know what, I'm just gonna equip the Slug Charm. I love Slug. Would you like Slug Cat? This is as close as you get to being a Slug Cat. Wawa? Yeah, Wawa indeed. Normally, you need Monarch Wings anyways to get up here. It is possible to do White Palace without wings, as far as I'm aware. There. Anyways, time for Watcher Knights. And initially, this was all one room, by the way. But they changed it to 2 rooms. I wonder why. Oh yeah, by the way, Silksong releases in 2 days from now. There you go. That's how you beat Watcher Knights, by the way. You just spam spells. It's basically a worse version of Mantis Lords, in my opinion. Mantis Lords were fun. That was just sort of repetitive. It's one of the few weak points of Hollow Knight, in my opinion, which is that it's Dreamer fights, where you have to fight something to reach the Dreamers. are a bit on the weak side of things. They're much harder in speedruns. I've done speedruns of this game. I know how hard they are on speedruns. Still. Oh yeah, also there's some lore behind one of these. Sleep beckons eternal, and these words become my last. Though my gaze shall no longer fall upon this city, I will act forever in its protection. For king, for bug, for hollow nest, I head now to my rest. You ready to... You know, funnily enough, I actually found a video where someone managed to replace the... I'm gonna show you what this is, by the way. It's a video file. But yeah, this is actually a video file in the game. So theoretically, you can replace this file with any video you want. And then someone asked, I remember I came across this online, and apparently someone asked, can you replace this video file with the entirety of Shrek? And apparently some madman did it. I do not understand why people decide that if you're gonna replace any video file with anything, you're gonna replace it with Shrek. Of all things. I mean, Shrek's a good film, but you know. It's a nice little detail. Also, hi there, Lurian's butler. Sleeping figureless atop a stone flint. We don't have to inspect it every single time. B-movie. Oh, fucking Christ. I hate the B-movie. Well, here's another seal destroyed. I realized I forgot to take off the speed charms. But yeah, like I said though, that was a weak fight. Trust me though, there's even worse fights than that. Lukumon was just sort of there, but I think Bumu is the worst because it kind of forces you to wait multiple times. And unless you one-cycle her, good luck. Because, like, she takes forever. Wait, hold on. I gotta get a much safer spot. I have 3 eggs. Right, there's a 4th egg I'm gonna grab later down the line. Also, by the way, if you want to know what King Soul does, it's 5 notches, opens the way to a birthplace, that's the most important part, but also allows you to gain soul passively. Which would be good if it wasn't for the fact that the amount of soul you get is incredibly low, first of all. Like, you get a low amount every, like, 2 seconds, I'm pretty sure it was. So already we're not on a good... Already that's a bad sign. It's not a very good charm in my opinion. like, incredibly weak, no matter what circumstances we're talking about. We're filled up on masks and vessel fragments, so that's good. Some key. Oh yeah, there's White Defender I have to do still. Yeah, funnily enough, I was actually watching Mossbag's analysis video of the Silksong content, and he mentioned briefly that Zote was actually William Pellin's self-insert. In a hilarious twist of irony. Zote isn't actually... At least Zote's actually pretty funny. Oh, buddy. Well, Slug Charm is useless, though. Actually, one of the few fights where I use this charm instead. Oh yeah, there's lore tablets here as well, by the way, guys. You want to read some lore? There's some incredibly deep lore in this area. I just gotta remember which direction. Yep, here's one. You ready to read the deepest lore in the game? Der Yolk aber absence outer shell o gate contain, light vessel egg seal der withdraw, exterior o seal within dreamer in twixt contain light der dream, aber growth contain. I agree. Oh my god, wait, I've been thinking about this though, because like, this just in, by the way, the official Rain World account, by the way, posted on Blue Sky with an incredibly cryptic post, and it reads just like that lore tablet, except with even less cohesion, somehow, because there aren't any actual fucking words in it. It's like there's some kind of cipher that we have to decipher. There we go. One cycled. Yeah, you can tell why I don't like Umu. She takes forever if you don't one-cycle her. God forbid you have to do anything more than, like, one cycle. Tank full of charged flies. More deep lore, guys. Of absence, their abundance shell outer o inner place in absence, their void liquid substance o weave absence inner o show outer their matter pure energy void vessel absence all outer contain. Yeah, I agree. This is a place full of lore. I'm gonna read it all. Thing light growth in kind flow all think Enfield old light essence and dream and ungrowth and think about king light shield light them kin och think flow aber dream uncontained their ungrowth and life. Yeah, like it's supposed But yeah, the post has an image of Outer Expanse. And it looks kind of like that one area in Outer Expanse where I accidentally left a barnacle crab in. Oh yeah, this one's unique. Something glows within the tank.
C'est chiaro, Chipuri. Kalakma. Bello banako den.
There we go. So yeah, here's some lore recap. Quirrell and Manamon were very close, it seems. By the way, kind of like a mother-son relationship, I guess. For diversity, yeah. But yeah, Quirrell was her apprentice, basically. And she gifted Quirrell the mask that enacts a second protection onto her. So in addition to Umu, she had, well, Quirrell, a scholar with some proficiency in the nail, and yeah, she's one of the few with double protection. All the rest of them got lame protections. Anyways, final seal broken, we can get the ending of the game. One of 3 endings is now open.
Dos dakagan. Dos dakagando.
But yeah, Quirrell has become old now because somehow Manamon's mask also protected him from aging somehow, which is an incredibly weird feat. Though to be fair, scientists have allegedly found a way to de-age mice. Thank you, Monty Xander, by the way, for actually giving me that weird bit of info that somehow exists. It was in his System Shock video, by the way, if you don't know. Oh yeah, speaking of which, System Shock 2 Enhanced Edition is out. It's been out for a while now. I've been thinking of playing it eventually. Anyways, I'm gonna do something interesting though before I go, which is we fight the secret dream boss. Wait. Why travel all the way over there when I can instead just travel to King's Station and take a shortcut. But yeah, Squirrel basically had his age halted because of that mask. And when he takes off that mask, he goes from seemingly young to actually very fucking old. He begins to feel his age after taking off the mask and basically destroying the last protection that Monomon had. All the other dreamers had like 2 protections. One, they had their... Okay, actually no, scratch that. Hera had only 1 protection. That was her entirety of Deepness. Oh yeah, here's Dung Defender. You can actually fight White Defender, like, I'm pretty sure, like, 5-10 times. Oh yeah, also, he becomes immune to that. Poof. This is actually a pretty fine fight. Oh god.
Prima, uso no boss, yasa.
There's like one major difference between refights, by the way, and that's literally how much damage he does. To the point where it becomes a comically high amount. It's actually alright though, I prefer it that way, because it kind of forces you to eventually learn to dodge attacks rather than, you know, try to tank every bloody hit. Oh yeah, wait, how many pale... I have all 6 pale ore, I just realized that. So we can go for pure nail for Godhome. Alright, let's go ahead and get the first of 3 endings we're gonna get on stream. There are 3 endings in the base game. There's an additional 2 in Godhome, though I'm only gonna get 1 in Godhome because the other one is just a simple fuck that. Like, fuck that shit, dog. I will never. Vessel, though bound, you shall know the state of the world. Hallownest will be whole again. Now we can view our completion percentage. Hey, look, 103%. The last three, there's like a total of 112% you can get in the game. To get the last 9% that I'm missing, you have to upgrade your nail to pure nail. You have to find all the bosses. I'm pretty sure, like, I'm also pretty sure you have to do like 4 of the 5 pantheons. I've done Coliseum of Fools already, so that's good. But yeah, it's time to end this part of the story. And a few times I actually get rid of the Dream Wielder, because the final boss cannot be Dream Nailed. And even if you could Dream Nail it, it's, you know, not recommended. Now, call me unoriginal for keeping Shaman Stone on, but, like, you know what? It's really good, alright? I'm a spell user. I'm going to proudly spam spells if I need to. Shut up, Solubra. And there's the final boss. Oh boy, that's one of the few attacks that does double damage. Alright. Yeah, he barely takes any damage when he starts, sorry, not he, they. I have to remember that Vessels and Hollow Knight are genderless. Because they're dead, apparently. That's the reason why they have no gender. Alright, let's go ahead and feel it. Alright. Now I have to do these unskippable fucking credits. Christ. I wouldn't mind that much having to do all of the endings if I had to deal with this. Actually, faster way of doing it would be to relaunch the game. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna relaunch the game. This is a speedrun tech. This is some speedrun tech if I've seen some. Yeah, it's actually a really... But yeah, that's the very Dark Souls-y ending you can get. So that being said, it's not the only one. There's like 2 more in the base game. Yeah. Alright, time to get the Void Heart now. Which I'm pretty sure adds extra percent. As well, because, like, you know, it's an upgrade to the King Soul. Except it's more like a downgrade than an upgrade, because, one, it removes your Shade's ability to even attack, so as such, Shade skips are now much more impossible to do. Don't worry, your white savior will be fine. My god. Oh, wait. Before I forget. Time to take off a charm, because guess what? We're about to go... into the abyss again. And yes, I'm gonna risk being overcharmed. Fuck it. Being overcharmed don't hurt anyone. Yeah, yeah, I get double damage, but you know what? That's the price I have to pay, you know? By the way, if you listen very closely to the Abyss theme, it's actually slowed down. And if you speed it up, you can actually hear the title theme of the game. I don't know why it's treating us like the first time I've entered the Abyss. Because, like, I've been to the Abyss before. Welcome to the birthplace, a maze of dead bodies. No, I'm not kidding, by the way. Those are all dead bodies, dead vessels in the background. It's kind of metal. But also, damn, bro. Anyways, just the final arcane egg. I'll be fine. That mildly hurts, because they do double damage already, so I'm already taking double the damage. Alright, and here we are, at the egg. Now, what do we do when we see a reflection? Alright. Looked at the Void Heart. And now, with the Void Heart, we're no longer overcharmed. This charm is part of its bearer and cannot be unequipped, which you would think is a bad thing, but it also costs nothing to have it equipped anyways. All the shades here have become passive. And because I'm no longer overcharmed, that means that I can freely roam around, free as a bird. There's nothing else in here, though. It's just a maze. It's a neat little maze that gives you a bit of world building, just to see how many fucking children. Freebird, don't install the Freebird mod in Lethal Company, I swear to fucking god. You don't remember when that was a thing? I still have memories of Lethal Company. I would love to go back into it, but like at the same time, you know, I want to wait until it's more, you know, updated before I go back to play it. Already did that. Fuck. Whatever. We should play. I don't know. I might play Lethal Company again in free time. But I'm gonna wait for more official content to be released because, you know, as much as I love modding the shit out of games, at the same time I like to sort of experience games, you know? That being said, I absolutely want Freebird installed, alright? Look, it's Freebird, alright? It's fucking Freebird. Freebird. We should also get more people onto the Lethal Company server, you know? That would be kind of fun. You know, being able to play with a large group of friends.
La fenu venido.
Only problem is I can't play modded. Why, are you using Linux or something? Better server won't run on my... Probably a Linux PC then. Okay, you know what? What's the point of having Soul Eater equipped if I'm barely gonna be spelling that much Doom? Now, that's weird. Do you not have Overwolf, Overwolf installed? I'm pretty sure it's Overwolf. Hold on. Insider builds are not supported. Insider builds? What? What? Was? Was? Windows Insider? I do not know. Beta versions of Oh. Time for the second ending, by the way, guys. Oh, did I just get a double hit? Holy crap, I got double hit apparently. Beta versions of Windows. What? Was? Okay, this is not the time for that ending, Hornet. Alright. Alright. Alright, now we just gotta relaunch the game. We'll be watching the credits in full after the third ending, by the way. Don't worry. I'm just speedrunning through those credits, let's just say. Just say I'm speedrunning. That's a convenient excuse. Alright, time to beat the Radiance. The Radiance! Oh boy. But yeah, 106%. You need to get the Pure Nail, I'm pretty sure, for 106%. Alright, back to the fight. Duck, 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 duck. You know, funnily enough, I was watching Sorbet Cafe's video on fishing in Terraria to get an idea as to what the fuck happens in the background. And also, during the fishing quests, I got myself some neat rewards. Stop parrying. It's now speedrun Rain World in... Fuck. No. Fuck no, buddy. Fuck no. Time to challenge the sun, bitches. You know a boss is real when she starts having her own title card. Ow. Oh shit. Okay, no, no, no. Oh boy. I also have a title card. Oh really? If you have a title card, then show me it. Ow. You will see. No, you don't. Oh, hey, double hit, double hit, double hit. Lightning bolt, lightning bolt. Fuck. Oh, time to climb. Hey, look. I healed at the right time, guys. Hey, look. The void's following behind. Alright, and that's the third ending to Hollow Knight. There's two more endings, though one of them is a simple fuck that shit. I am never going for it. I don't care how much you pay me. I am never going to do the final ending of Hollow Knight. I am going to do the fourth ending of Hollow Knight, technically the fourth. Because the final ending requires you to do the boss rush with Delicate Flower. Don't even try to pay me to do it. That is never gonna work. But yeah, you know what? This was the perfect time to revisit the game. If I was a day late, I probably wouldn't have won 12% at this game again. The fact that they revealed it 2 weeks before Silksong, like the 2 weeks before the release was pretty crazy. Well, and Silksong, I mean, you know. But yeah, I will be playing it those but word of warning, those streams are going to be unlisted on the day of launch. So that way, or unlisted on YouTube when I export them. So that way, if you don't want spoilers, you won't get spoiled. Congratulations. They also won't receive a playlist until, like, the game's been out for at least, like, I'd say 4 weeks. That depends on if I'm, you know, back online by then, though, because, like, I am gonna be out of town in, like, a few weeks. What are you thinking about, by the way? destroy the OS. Don't think about destroying your PC. We have time still, though. You know what? I still have time. Like, 30 more minutes. $100. That is barely anything. That is barely anything, Billy. I don't care how... Like I said, I don't care how much you pay me. I am never doing the other ending. Congratulations. Huh, that's like two top tier games at minimum. No. Not even if you add an extra 20,000 zeros at the end would I ever do it. Still have time. You know what? Let's go for the other ending. The average playthrough of Hollow Knight usually lasts like 20 hours. And I already speedran everything. 21,000 zeros then. No. Don't try to convince me to do it, you absolute prick. Don't try to convince me to do it. I mean, I'm not sure if getting the delicate flower ending requires you to take no damage in the Pantheons. But I'm pretty sure it's a no death requirement, not a no damage requirement, but whatever. It's only for those who truly want to torture themselves, and I have sanity. I have my own sanity to preserve. That's why I never do it. I'm gonna activate the God's Home stuff quickly, though. Oh yeah, that's right, I need to pay for nail upgrades, I just remembered. Okay, they're still used for my Geo, then. There was some extra dialogue with Dung Defender that I completely missed out on. There are lots of things you can miss out on in this game if you aren't, you know, exploring pretty heavily. To be honest, I'm fine with that, though. It's more dialogue and more lore. Alright. Don't worry. Those things are pretty massive. Those things give you a decent amount of Geo. Meh. Oh hey look, more essence. By the way, back then this game used to have like a backstep that you could do. Pretty sure it was removed because, like, you know, eventually you just get dash, which makes the backstep useless. Oh boy, Junk Pit. So this is where all my cursed Geo was coming from. Alright, for reference, those are from randomizers. Because I used to do a shit ton of Hollow Knight randomizers. Whenever I play Hollow Knight. The reason I'm not upgrading my nail yet is because I want to check to see I have most of the bosses outside of the Pantheon bosses. So that way I can keep every boss at their lowest health until I have to do the Pantheons. There's no need to collect all the Geo at this point though, so unless I want to get like Unbreakable Charms. But I don't need to get those Unbreakable Charms because the rest of this series is because the last part of this series is going to be entirely in a dream, which means I have no fear of my charms becoming breakable. Use the simple key. And we collect the God Tuner. Device that resonates with beings of great power. Seek the gods of hollowness, tune their power, through their strength ascend.
Dodega, o sansa da bravo.
Welcome to God Home, by the way, guys. Your boss rush of the area. To the place, you know? Alright, so I think I've done most of the dream fights, I'd say. Let's see, I know I'm missing the Rose Mother, there's a couple more. You know, the fact that they have husk statues. Serve my queen inside her dreams. Huh? Wait, what? Oh, it's Grey Prince Zode. Fuck no. This empty god stands at Pantheon's Peak. Pantheon's Peak. Pantheon's Peak. Pantheon's Peak. The fact that they consider Soul Warrior a god, yet not a little vessel knight with, like, the power of God itself as a god is what really is kind of causing me to question whether or not these fuckers know what they're talking about. This is a lifeblood door. It'll only open if I've beaten, like, a total of 2 Pantheons with, or at least, I have to, or not 2 Pantheons, but I have to beat Pantheons with like a total of 8 binds, then it increases to 12, then the final one is 16. There are 3 levels, and you know, you can do all bindings for the Pantheons. I don't, because it's, you know, It's not my thing. I'd rather not. Thank you very much. Plus, the nature of Godhome is very weird to me. There's some complicated lore stuff with it. I joked about it being a lore contrivance in the Hollow Knight community, which may have pissed off, well, one of the moderators there. Because clearly, of course, they don't... because clearly they know that I'm a troll, but of course, you know, it's more fun to be angry at someone who's obviously trolling. You know? But yeah, it was a joke I made a while ago that it was a complicated lore contrivance. At least what Godhome was, anyways.
Vendasu. Ah, Ranjo Stenja.
Pay 250 geo to strengthen my blade.
Jonsha. Garadel Akari.
But yeah, now we have a sharpened blade rather than the old blade.
Vendasu.
Okay, yeah, these things get really expensive really quick.
Jonsha. Garadel Akari.
The channeled nail.
Vendasu.
2 pale ores and 2,000 geo.
Jonsha. Garadel Akari.
Now we have the coiled nail.
Vendasu.
4,000.
Jonsha. Garadel Akari.
The pure nail, the ultimate weapon of Hallownest, crafted to perfection, this ancient nail reveals its true form. Beautifully and exquisitely designed. Normally they say that those engravings don't make your gun more practical, but in this nail's case, no, they absolutely do.
Ah, Ranjo Stenja.
Nah, I'm gonna show you a different achievement. But yeah, you can tell based off of the fact that I'm cutting through foes more quickly that this nail has become the absolute best of the best. Like, I cut through foes so quickly now that usually I'll only take 1 point of damage. No. Oh boy. But I want to show you something before I do any of the pantheons at all. Uh-huh. At this point, I'm going to take off Spell Twister and Shaman Stone temporarily. I know, Blasphemy. Actually, no, I'm going to keep Shaman Stone on. It's a good exploration charm. Ah, fuck it. Green Wielder. And why not equip myself a fun little other charm? Welcome back to Green Path, fellas. I know a lot of you are gonna criticize me for even bothering to wait this long to get the Pure Nail. Did I say, fuck you, guys, I don't care. It made the game easier, after all. It wasn't a challenge run, it was just the way I play the game. I don't need to upgrade my nail, I can just, you know, fight with old nail. Not having any nail upgrades is actually really good.
sta cucando. Sta cucando. Sta cucando. Sta cucando. Sta cucando.
Yeah. But yeah, he mentions the 5 great knights in this dialogue. Mighty Hegemol, Fierce Drya, Kindly Isma, Mysterious Zamir, and, Ogrim.
Ah, Ranjo Stenja. Ranjo's danger.
Oh yeah, and also, the achievement you get for doing this is called Happy Couple. By the way. So yeah. So yeah, if you... So yeah, I don't want to hear none of that bullshit that those people say, by the way. I don't want to get political, but no, I don't want to hear that shit at all. Like, what? You're gonna say that it would have normally not succeeded under those conditions? Under those, you know, under those things? Like, fuck off with that shit. It only applies when the game is even bad, apparently, and even then, there are worse problems with the game than whatever the hell you guys think it is. Sorry to get that worked up, but I fucking hate that statement that so many of that specific subset of crowd towards any entertainment medium. Like, I hate that sentiment so fucking much. It doesn't just apply to games, by the way, it applies to movies too. And it's like one of the dumbest things ever. Like, brother, that sentiment seems to only apply to games that are actually bad, and when the game's actually good, they completely disregard it. Like Baldur's Gate 3, for example. I remember that same crowd thought it was going to fail, only for it to succeed. And I'm like, brother, it also has the stuff that you don't like, yet you're gonna say that it stayed straight? Like, are you fucking with me? Seriously? Like, are you fucking serious, brother? I hate hearing that shit, to be honest. This is the same crowd that tries to say that, oh, The Last of Us didn't have strong female protagonists. Actually it did. It was Ellie. Did you guys not fucking play The Last of Us? Jesus. Jesus Christ. It even had a prominent gay couple in the form of, you know, those two guys from the actual game. I can't remember. Bill and Frank, right. Yeah, they were given such generic names, but still. Sorry to get worked up, by the way. It's just that I get really fucking irritated whenever I hear that sentiment. Like, it's such a stupid fucking sentiment to have at all. Anyways, let's go ahead and change charms. The most ideal combination is one that's gonna deal the most damage. I like to have Shaman Stone as a backup, though, because, like, I like spell using. Alright? I like spells. Seek the gods of Nail and Shell. Here you are. This is the first Pantheon, by the way. There are a total of 5.
Odokrak, Bananamakrak.
There you go. God, this music's loud. First couple of bosses are going to be fairly easy, by the way. Alright, there we go. Good way to fill up on soul. There you go. Low bar. The fact that they considered that a god is making me confused as well. Alright. I could get the lifeblood Kachins in my free time. Oh boy. There you go. Easy going. Alright, there we go. There you go.
Odo crack, banana ma crack. Nada biskalak.
He's calling me cringe.
Yes,
I need Gianni to voice these things. That would be fucking hilarious. Imagine if Gianni voices the God Seekers. That would be the perfect moment. This is Oro and Mato. Come on, guys, let's get Gianni voicing the God Seekers one day. That would be hilarious. Just listen. I mean, like, I can... But yeah, that was 7 minutes of very easy fighting, let's be honest. It's not that hard. The bindings mostly just add some extra challenge, like decreasing the amount of soul you can hold, which is just 1 charge, to how many masks you have, 4, to decreasing your nail damage, to decrease...
Dodega, o sansa na bravo.
To even, like, you know, the charms being disabled. Oh, fuck off. Zero isn't even that hard, guys. He's just kind of annoying. There you go. Like a couple of great slashes later. There we go. Easy fight. Easy come, easy go. Here's the perfect time to hit him with that. Easy come, easy go. That's all you want. Oh, fuck this fight. Don't worry, there's a harder version coming eventually. Easy. We'll fight them eventually in Pantheon of Palinus. I don't need to change my charm, so I'm just gonna go for it. Oh, fuck off. I hate Marmu. 'Cause Marmu just feels random. Like, he can just decide that you shouldn't have health, thanks to this bounce. Physics are very weird in this game as well. Alright. By the way, thanks for not removing the ledge. If I couldn't make this fight any easier. Block, 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 bleep, bloop, flip, flop. There you go. Just a Cyclone Slash and some Abyss Shrieks and maybe a few extra nail slashes. Blown.
Burrado! Burrado, Miscallahu! Nada Biskalak!
Okay, Gabriel.
Yes.
Fuck. Duh. Damn it. Heal. Heal. I love this fight specifically just because of the fact that it makes the arena look like a palace.
Vamos. Finish.
Alright, the last 3 Pantheons will wait for tomorrow's stream. Trust me, the last 3 Pantheons are much more difficult. Yeah. Don't worry, though. Don't worry about it. There's always a bigger thumb. Even if you manage to escape the Radiance's thumb, there's always a bigger thumb. Oh, shut the fuck up, Salubra. There's only one way to resolve this. We have to reload the save. To prevent Salubra from fucking laughing at me. Jesus Christ. Yeah, tomorrow we'll be doing the Pantheons that remain. And then after that, who knows what's next. Yeah. Gonna be it. Actually, no, it's not even an after that what's next, because, like, there's literally nothing next outside of selling a bunch of relics to get the unbreakable charms. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today's stream then. Thank you all for watching. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.